pretty face, perfect body, pink seats in a Rari. Always fuck 'em like I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, how do you feel today? Personally, like the sun, because it's a very sunny day. I'm feeling like amazing, I'm feeling shiny, I'm feeling light and bright with my new hair. Yeah, I love them. As you can see, I really love them. And I'm still ready to talk about the pretty controversial topic, the one you cannot really talk about with your friend, otherwise we'll just end up in a big argument. But you know what, I got you, so let's get into it. And by the way, if you want to know a little bit better like why I'm doing this, when I'm talking in English, if you can definitely hear that I'm not a native speaker, and what I'm doing, the whole I Got You series, the whole thing, just read the description box below and you will know everything you need to know. So today we're gonna talk about something I'm so done with: diet. Yeah, I'm not going even to do the thing because to let you know how tired and sick of it I am. That word diet is like devil. Yeah, just I'm like, oh, you shouldn't say that, this is devil, this is not devil. But today I'm gonna tell you this: diet is devil. And there's no way in the world I could actually agree as having a diet for life. It's a good thing, a diet, what I mean by diet, right? To make it short, to have a specific or special eating habit that restricts you from things that could be actually good things. It's not oh, I'm gonna stop to eat chemicals and this kind of thing. Okay, that's actually good for your body, for health, and for this kind of thing, But if it's a diet, oh, I'm not going to eat fish, I'm not going to think, just because you want to follow a trend, just because it sounds good, just because you want to lose weight faster. I'm like, if you want to do it for a short amount of time, that's totally fine, because weddings and anniversary, birthday, we all have different goals. So for sure it's gonna, sometime we want to be the best version of ourselves for a special moment, so we're gonna go on diet, and I'm doing the same too. So I cannot say that I'm against diet 100%. That's totally a bad thing. I mean diet for life. If you want to eat not going vegan, vegetarian, this kind of thing is different, because the choice is you don't like that, you don't like this, you don't feel comfortable with this kind of food, so that's completely different. That's a mindset. But diet, the definition, restricting yourself to lose weight, or avoiding a lot of things, putting so much pressure on yourself not to eat that, not to do that, not to do that, because of a kind of very silly goal, if I can say that, losing weight very fast. I think for me that's devil. It's really bad, and I don't know how people can actually go through that. It's they are so brave. I'm always telling this girl oh my god, you're so brave to go on diet forever, eating the same kind of thing all the time, thinking about it all the time, counting and preparing stuff all the time. My god, you must be so brave to have the courage to just forget all the good things you used to eat before and you were so addicted to, because sugar, salt, this kind of thing gets you so addicted. I know what I'm talking about, because I have a sweet tooth, and I'm telling you, that is a nightmare if I really want to stop eating sugar. There's no way I could even stop. So that's why I'm trying to find some natural alternative, stevia and this kind of plants, to still get the sweetness, and not really to have sugar, it just to have that sweet taste, that's the only thing I like. So yeah, that's my own issue, and that's what I have to deal with when I have to go on diet, because yeah, I still have to, when for example, hasn't I told you, if it's for a certain amount of time and just for a goal, a special date, you can do that, that's totally fine. Sometimes we just have to wake us up and be okay, maybe these days I've been eating a little bit too much, I should slow down a little bit, go on diet for 2 or 3 weeks just to balance everything out and just go back to a normal eating habit. That's for me what we should do. I don't know if it's right, I don't know if I should think like this, but I think that's a healthy way to live, just eat in a smart way, whatever. Everybody was saying that all the time, oh, you have to eat what you want, you just have to look after your food and eat clean and that's totally fine, that's totally great. I like that idea and I'm really trying to eat as clean as possible, but it doesn't mean that you have to think that you're on diet. You have to be like, oh my god, there's no vegetables in this plate, oh my god, that's awful, that's the worst, and the word is falling down, you know, like, no, that's fine. Once in a while, you know, you can like just treat yourself. And actually, to be honest, I'm not really into that very cheat day, you know, like, oh, that's my cheat meal, that's my cheat day. Like once a week I will treat myself, like having a big huge thing. For me it's too long. 1 week, do I really have to wait like 6 days to have like a proper meal, like something that I really will enjoy to eat, but knowing that it's just fat and just like the worst food ever? No. What I'm thinking, like what I'm trying to do, and you can do it as well, because I think it's working and it's like kind of healthy for my mind to do that, because I'm not brave. I told you so many times, so many others conversations, that I'm so weak, you know. When it comes to my hair, I'm weak. I love to put wigs. When it comes to perfection, Instagram makeup, I'm weak too, you know, like going through the whole process of like Photoshop and this kind of thing just to make it look perfect. No, I'm too lazy, I can't do it, you know. I'd rather like just, you know, deal with what I have. Oh my god, construction outside is crazy. I'm not sure if that sound's gonna last forever, but it's very annoying. Guys, I have to let you know, it's very annoying. So yeah, let's get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, so you can do diet for a certain amount of time. Like for example, when I'm going to travel, after parties, after Christmas, after like, you know, that's time when you eat a lot of food, when you just go out with your friend, you don't really look and think about diet and this kind of thing. Then after holiday, for example, you can go on diet to balance. Or before, that's actually what I'm doing. You know, before going like to other countries, you know, when I know I won't work out, I won't look after my food because I just want to enjoy, you know. I don't want like, oh my god, I'm in this country but there's so many fat in the Chinese food, I'm not going to try it. Guys, like, how many times are you going to be in that place? I think not a lot of time, so you should just better enjoy, you know. You shouldn't like look and be like so frustrated about everything inside. Just enjoy the taste and have a good time, you know. That's why generally before going there, I will just like, you know, go on small diet for like 2 weeks just to prepare my body. I'm gonna lose weight, and then when I go back, when I will go there, I will just take all my weight back. So at the end, I will still be balanced. It's all about being balanced, okay? And that's a very important point because like, I used to know a girl who was always trying to be like super thin. So she was going on crazy diet, and not even like crazy diet, like she was eating pills and taking like all the chemical stuff, whatever that was like trendy and she could like watch on TV, she just gonna like jump into it, order online, pay for it, just to make her like slim faster, you know. But that girl is like half of me, you know. She's so skinny already, but she wanted to look like a model, you know, like a top model, like a, you know, cover girl. But she could have been this cover girl. She was like a bit skinnier. That's why she wanted to lose weight. But I'm telling you, you don't really need to look like that, because it's way too skinny for me, I think. But maybe I'm just thinking this because there's no way I could be like this, you know. If I have to be like this, I have to cut half of myself to be like a cover girl. But I won't do this because first, I can't. 2, I'm too lazy to do that. 3, there's no point because I don't find this very attractive, except when it's like on a runaway show, because they all look the same. There's like, oh my god, this one's prettier than this one. But if you take them in the street, like, you have like that very tall and super over skinny girl walking the street. From me, that's not really attractive. But that's my own personal taste, so I'm not judging. Like, if you like that, that's great. But if you don't, like me, you know, that's actually what most people think, you know. Like, I would say like 70% of the people in this world think the same as me. Like, that's not that attractive, okay? So let's just stop doing like that whole thing about, oh, I want to get skinnier, I want to be like a top model. Stop. First, if you cannot, if your body isn't made for that, don't try it. And that was the point with that girl. She was trying so much, she was losing, but at the end she was just like stopping eating at all, because you can do whatever you want that is healthy, you're gonna reach at the end a point where you cannot lose any more weight, because that's your like survival state. And if you want to lose more weight, we just have like to go to anorexia, bulimia, you know, all these like eating disorders. Like you just have to stop eating at all, because otherwise there's no way you can lose more weight, because your body needs some fuel, need to survive, you know. So he will tell you, okay, now you're doing all this very good thing like exercising, eating well, clean, but now I think you must stop. You reach your point, you know, I'm not going to lose any more weight, because if I'm losing something else, I won't function properly. So I'm going to just stay like this with what you're giving me, okay? And if you want more, then you will have to go to the extreme. And that's why she was like, sometimes she wasn't even eating. I was like, girl, like food is not your enemy. Like I heard it so many times, like on Instagram and on YouTube, and that's such a good sentence. Food is not enemy, and for me, this is my best friend, you know. There's no way I could live without it. Some people, you know, just like eat to live. I'm like, live to eat. Like I'm thinking about it whole day, like, oh my god, what I'm gonna eat for dinner. When I finish work, I'm like, oh, what treat I'm gonna take, because I'm telling you, there's no way I can just have one cheat meal a week. So every day I used to post what I was eating, because I was discovering a new taste, new food, new kind of cookies, and you know, sweet treats, like the past weeks. So that's why I was like posting them on Instagram on my stories all the time, just to let you know. Now I try all of them, so it's just like, you know, going back to the same one that I liked. So I'm not really doing this anymore, but I still go back, because I can still do it again, because you know, I like to treat myself every day. For me, that's the thing. If you love yourself, then treat yourself every single day, you know. Eat clean the whole day. Morning, like light and good breakfast. Lunch, same, clean. Dinner, try to be very light and just like, you know, eat if you really feel hungry, but if you don't, just like, you know, snack something, that's fine. But at least, you know, like allow yourself to have like one small treat for the day. Like if it's just a cookie or like a muffin, like me, just make your day, like, how can I say, be brighter, be so much better, but allowing yourself to have like one small treat, okay? It won't hurt you, it won't kill, because you make like so many effort like throughout the day. You work out, I'm really into that because I love working out. So if you don't, just try to work out without knowing, and if you do, there is like another reason to actually treat yourself even more. You won't like, you know, destroy all your effort because you take eating one cookie, okay? So one cookie is like what, 300 or 400 calories. Then what, the rest of the time you're just gonna eat like maybe 1,000 or 1,200. So at the end you will still be under 2,000. So you will be in calorie deficit, and for example, and for sure you're gonna lose weight. So just treat yourself every day. That's what I'm trying. The message I'm trying to give you, because I think the cheat meal thing is not working, at least for me. And if you're like me, just do the treat every day, and you see your life will be so much better. And like, it's so nice, you know, when you get that feeling of like, I got it, like tonight I'm going to take this one, tomorrow I'm going to take this one, and you know, on your way back you're just eating slowly. And that's another thing, eat slow, small portion, you know, take one. I used to eat like everybody, like, you know, like putting everything in my mind and be like, oh my god, I love it. But no, if you take your hands, if you don't eat directly the food, but if you take small pieces with your hands, it will last longer, make you feel fuller, because the slower you eat, the fuller you are. And at the end you still enjoy, because that's a taste. What you want to enjoy is the taste, and it's not that feeling of having your mouth full, you know. So yeah, if you're doing like this, I think that's a good way to, you know, avoid the frustration of like the cheat meal, waiting 6 weeks for that, or like the frustration of like, I'm gonna put on weight if I eat too much, because at the end you won't eat too much, because you're just eating one cookie. It's just like a treat, okay? Live your life, you know, enjoy your life. You love yourself, so, because that's what I'm telling you all the time, you have to love yourself. Once you did that, then you have to know what's good for you, and what's good for you is to be happy. To be happy, what makes you happy? If you love food, to eat good food, to eat things that, okay, you know, they are bad, you know, they are full of fat, you're full of sugar, but you know what, for like 30 minutes, don't care about this, just eat it. Just eat it, enjoy, and be like, you know what, I work out today. Think about your day. That's what we should do. Think about your day, think about the whole thing you did from the morning to to the moment you're gonna eat that cookie. You know, you work out, you walk a little bit, you did something, you know. And if you didn't, maybe yesterday you did something even more, or tomorrow you're gonna like have a crazy day. So that's totally fine. You know. So yeah, I want you guys like me to really like be a way as far as possible from frustration because of food, because I'm so tired of seeing my friend being like, oh, I can't eat that because that's too fat, that's too sugary. I love that, but I can't. Girl, you can. Okay, there's no one with like a gun like just next to your head being like, oh, you can't do that, otherwise you're gonna put away, you're gonna like I don't know, you're gonna like be like a super obese and overweight, and it's gonna, no, that's a cookie. If you want it, just take it, okay? But just be aware that you don't have to take like 5 of them, just 1 of them. Maybe that's the struggle people have, you know, to stop themselves. Then, you know, just take a small bite. Once you buy it, buy just 1 portion. Don't buy the whole pack. That's what I'm doing. If I want a cookie, I'm just going to a bakery and buy 1 cookie. So I will just have 1, and it's more that feeling of I finished this, you know. Because if you have a whole pack, you're thinking about, oh, I still have 1 more, so I'm just gonna eat the next one to finish the pack. When the pack is finished, you're like, okay, now I really can't eat anything else. But if you're just buying separately, like 1 muffin, 1 cookie, 1 small treat, then once it's done, and you're already far away from the shop, so you're not going to buy another one. And that's how you have to deal with the, you know, with the thing of like, I want to finish my food, I want to eat something nice, and I don't want to be frustrated because of this. That's, I think, the tips we could actually use to, like, you know, to calm ourselves and to be more happy, to be like happier about food and have like a good relationship with it, because that's not our enemy. Food is not enemy, and diet is devil, okay? So stop restricting yourself unless it's for a special goal, and unless it's for like a short amount of time because you really want to be the best version of yourself, or unless it's to balance because you have been like overeating for a few days, a few weeks, so now you have like just to, you know, go back to a normal weight, to normal appearance, because to be healthy, that's the only thing. If you want to eat clean, if you want to go on diet, the whole purpose is to be healthy. When people go on diet, generally I'm asking them, like, are you going on diet because you want to lose weight, or because you want to be healthy? Or are you, could you actually like stand that diet forever? Because I think you cannot. So if it's just, oh, I just want to lose weight and that's it, I'm like, so you're gonna try forever, because you will reach a point when you won't lose weight and you'll be so frustrated about this, and you will be like, okay, I still have to continue and go further. No, but if you want, go on diet because you want to be healthy, then when you reach that point, like, I think it's your body response. When you reach that point when you can lose weight, is your body telling you like, that's your perfect weight, that's your perfect state, that's your perfect appearance, you know. You were born to reach that goal, to be that skinny or to be that like average, okay? So listen to your body. You may not look like the one in cover girls, you may not look like the people in magazine, but everybody's different, so we don't have the same point, okay? Some people look super nice curvy and others super nice skinny. That's your genes, okay? Don't fight against that because you want to follow a trend. Forget that idea, okay? So use diet reasonably, okay? Don't use diet for like a wrong goal, and the most important thing is just health. Okay, be healthy and stop with that I can't because I'm on diet, because I want to lose weight, because I'm not skinny enough, because I want to look like that. Stop. Let's stop that, okay? Let's all be curvy, average, and different, and have like different size, different appearance, because with just 7 billion people in this world, so that's normal to have like 7 different type of bodies. So why would we like to be exactly the same? Diversity is like our best, like I think the best thing we could have in this world. So you should like cherish that. You should try to all look different. In a group of friends, we should all be different. That's the beauty, you know. All looks great, all looks popping, but at the same, we all gonna be great and like different shape and be completely diverse. That's the beauty, okay? So for 1 week. I think this video is very long and I wanted to talk about like something else, but I'm going to do it like next time because this video is going too long. But to let you know how much I'm crazy about diet, because oh my god, this thing is just like pissing me off so much. So yeah, for this week, let's try like the challenge of this week to just treat ourselves for 7 days. Try to treat yourself every day. Every day, eat a small amount of something that you like, something that is considered unhealthy but you really enjoy it. Try it for 1 week and see if you see difference. But don't stop working out. Don't stop doing the thing that you're doing in general. And if you're feeling bad about it, like just compensate with like lighter food, like cleaner food at lunchtime, breakfast, just to, you know, save that calorie for your treat, and you will feel so much happier. I'm telling you, I'm sure, because that's what is working for me. And if you like me with sweet tooth, or like somebody cannot really control and wait like 6 days to have a cheat meal, then it should work for you. So you know what, let's try together and let's see how it goes. Okay, so yeah, just let me know in the comments if it works for you. And yeah, if you want to tell me what you're eating every day, or like, you know, what you did today, what was a treat, just like DM me on Instagram and I will take a look, and we will all be in that treat like everyday series together, and we're gonna cheer up ourselves, you know, and be like, you know, we can do it, we can do great and perfect, even if we are not following like the same eating habit as everyone. Okay, so let's try to do that. And yeah, I think that's it for the diet topic I want to talk about today, even if it's like a very long topic. I'm sorry about this, but it was very important for me to talk about this. So yeah, and the construction nurse like just finished, so it's just perfect to wrap up everything. So if you enjoy that topic, and if you think that I'm talking right, and yeah, my mindset, my opinion toward diet is like quite close to yours or completely different, you can just let me know that at least you enjoy what I talked about by just doing two very easy things. Just a big thumbs up, it can help me a lot, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out next week's video. And I decided for sure that now I'm gonna do the side note. Like every week, like maybe Thursday, Friday, I will post like a side note, like a reacting kind of video, or like just casual talk with you guys about something that happened to me, like more like into my real life, not like story time, but almost the same. And yeah, I promise I will do it before the end of the year. So yeah, you can do that. And if you want to know a little bit more about myself, and you know, go to that whole week challenge together and let me know what you think, what's going through, and you know, just know what's happening to me, you can just do it by following me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat. It will be just, you know, just to know if you're like a bit curious about my life, and that's it. And I would really want to know how everything is working out for you, if my advice is working or not, you know, and how you feel about it, like frustrated or not, like, you know, just to give better advice to my friend. You know, let's all share our experiences. Okay, so yeah, you can do all that. And otherwise, I think we're done for today, so have a great week.
Usually I'm a Christian, but this piece is Buddhist. All of my niggas draw, but none of them